Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Kwanda Nyazeka. Thank you so much guys for subscribing. Indlela ekhula ngayo le YouTube channel benga expectanga at all. I know guys, there are so many popular YouTube channels that you would have gone to, but we decided to come here and basically grow our family. So this is the first video which speaks to what this YouTube channel is about. Yes, and I didn't want to do an introduction video. I will do that later. So I just decided to take a different route and just move away from how people from YouTube do their videos or how they start. So I just wanted to go straight. So briefly about me, like I said, I'm Kwanda Nyazeka. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a farmer, a seasonal farmer. I'm also a student, and lastly, I'm also a vets graduate. Yeah. So I want us today to talk about starting. There's so many things that you want to start, I know, and now there's so many things that I want to start. Just starting anything. It can be starting your own YouTube channel, starting your business, starting your side hustle, starting that mentorship program, or starting that NGO or NPC. There's so many things that you really want to start, even starting, enrolling for a new career, So there are so many things that prevents us from starting. So that's what I want us today to talk about. So if you like this video, please make sure to hit a like. And if you are first time coming to this channel, please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button so that you will be notified when I shoot another video, when I post another video. So there's so many things that prevents us from starting, and I will also talk about how to overcome these predicaments, So I will just discuss these things, and they are not in any particular order or in any sequence. So I'm just going to move, So number one, as people, we depend much on other people's opinions, When you want to do something, you always have this thing, let me go to my family, let me go to my friends to actually hear how they feel about this idea or how they feel about this concept that I do have, And it really prevents one from starting, because the moment you go around to other people, you are going to get sometimes a negative feedback from those people, and they are going to tell you how to execute this idea that is really yours, that you're supposed to be executing it the way you want to execute it, So starting really, and you going to friends for opinions, it's like going to a pitch for a business. You go there, you have this great idea in your mind, and then you get to these people who are going to be like your judges, and they are going to tell, no, this is not the idea. And you're going to be disappointed, discouraged, and demotivated because you had this idea in mind, but now this person is telling you that, no, it's not it. No. So it's at that point that you are going to literally stop, And another thing that you should know is that the next person that you're going to ask is not going to see the idea the way you see it. And even if you were to, both of you execute the same idea, you're not going to execute it the same way. So it's really not a good thing to go and find opinions from other people, whether friends or family or just your co-workers, Napoleon Hill, in his book Think and Grow Rich, he says that if you are influenced by opinions of others, you will have no desire of your own. He goes on to say that the majority of people who fail to accumulate money in life, they are the same people who are influenced by the opinions of others. He goes on to say that if you are influenced by opinions when you reach decisions, you will not succeed in any undertaking. This is really important, guys, because really when you go around asking opinions from other people, it doesn't help sometimes, because after asking around, you are going to get demotivated, discouraged, and not starting. So guys, if you want to start something, don't go around finding your opinions or looking for your opinion. Just start. Number 2, we as people, we don't want to start small. We don't want to start from the bottom. We want to become these great popular people who are so inspirational. We don't want to start small. And number 3, we don't want to start with what we have. We will always say that, no, I need this, I need that. But there are so many things that you can utilize. There are so many things that you can use around you and actually execute this idea that you have. Number 4, we always saying that I need to do research. I need to conduct a research on this one. And I sometimes say that there are so many things that you can do that you don't even need to do research on. You just need to start. Sometimes when you do your research, I always say that your research, it doesn't end. That's why even when you read research papers, it's always open-ended. There's always gonna come a researcher which extends where you stopped. So when you're going to say, no, I have to do research here, it really prevents you from starting. And don't get me wrong here, I'm not saying that research is not important. Research is very much important, especially when you want to start a business. You need to do your market research. You need to know if people, they actually need what you want to sell. You need to know if the location that you want to start your business is the right location. Is the price that you're going to charge the right price for these people, or is the NGO that you want to start a need? Is it needed by the people in this location that you want to start it on? So you really need to do your research, but also you need to move. Don't stay too much doing research, or don't stay too much on e-research, because you are really going to waste a lot of time and end up not starting. Number 4, we are procrastinators. We really procrastinate, guys. One thing that I wish God can just remove from all of us is that thing of procrastinating. Procrastinating, guys, it's a bad thing. Sometimes we procrastinate even by the things that we don't even see them as being procrastinators, like being on social media for long time. You're really procrastinating. So guys, procrastination now is talela emva. Number 6, guys, we always say that we need capital. We need 80,000 to start this thing. You need 100,000, you need 100 million to start this business. Sometimes, guys, you don't even need a lot of money, because sometimes you'll get this chunk of money and you won't have the idea of how to use this money. You'll end up wasting it. If you start with 1,000 rands and then you go up kanjalo, you understand how things work. You will understand the process, so that now when you have 100,000, you will know what this is how you should use it. So guys, not everything it needs capital. I know that there are some of those things that need a big capital, that you would need to start with, but not all of them. So guys, I want us to just take away the idea that we need a capital or a big capital to start, and just start. Just throw in yourself, take that leap and just start. Number 7, perfectionism. Oh guys, this one, it's a disease, and I'm one of those people. I struggle with the perfectionism. When I do something, I want to make sure that it's perfect. I want to make sure that it's good, and when you are like that, you end up not starting, not doing anything. Or maybe you are going to start, but you're going to feel like, no, this concept or this idea, it's not proper, and then you just stop. So imperfectionism, guys, if we can just put it on the side when you want to start something, just use what you have and just move. This is over sharp. Number 8, self-doubt. Self-doubt, guys. When you're thinking you're not good enough for what you want to do, or maybe when you compare yourself with other people and go by your and get pleasure. No, guys, self-doubt, I believe it's something that we can work on, something that can be corrected. You should have confidence in yourself. You should have confidence in yourself, that confidence yoba ukwazi ukuthetha, even if you know uba this thing oyithethayo ayikho, but the people around you are going to believe you because you say it with so much conviction and with so much confidence. We need that kind of confidence so that we won't doubt ourselves when we want to do things. Number 9, you want affirmation from other people. That's another reason why people don't start, because when you go around, or maybe when you start your small hustle, you need people to say you are doing great. You say people, you want abantu babakuncome, you want affirmation. Even if affirmation is one of your love languages, but this time when you want to do something, you just need to forget about it. You really need to forget about it, because people are not going to affirm you. People are busy. But busy abantu, they are worrying about their lives. So when this affirmation that you are expecting, who are you going to get it from? So guys, let's work on that one. Number 10, we want motivation from other people. If you can't motivate yourself to start, who's going to motivate you? Njengoba besendishilo, abantu ba busy. They're not going to come and say, do this, wake up and do this, wake up and start that. You just need to push yourself. You need to have your own internal fires that are going to drive you. You need to develop a deeper set of reasons that are going to push you to do whatever that you want to do. That deeper set of reasons is going to push you even when no one is saying you are doing great, or you need to do this. It's going to push you. That's going to be your why. Why am I doing this? So yeah, guys, those are some of the things that prevents us from starting. If you have any that you can comment there on the comment section so that you can engage. Yeah, so it wouldn't be I can't stop here without coming up with solutions on how to actually start. This video would be incomplete if I don't come with recommendations or just advice from me on some of the things that I actually used to start, And I know that this is a subjective thing, life or ideas. It's not a group assignment thing. What might work for me is not guaranteed that it's going to work for the next person. But at the same time, if what is working for me, you see that it's working for me, it's fine. You can implement it. You can implement it in your life. So now you can do that. So these are some of the things that I do when I want to do something. So number 1, you just need to break down what you want to do and be extremely specific. Being extremely specific, it's you being able to say, this is what I want. If you say that I want 20,000 before the month ends, that you are being specific, you know exactly what you want. Now you need to break down how you are going to execute that goal. You want this 20,000. So you need to break down your ideas, break down so that you can understand it yourself, so that the next person can understand it as well. And number 2, you need to have targets. You need to have targets. You need to have goals that are more targeted, And if you have goals and dreams that are more targeted, it's going to be easier for you to plan. Once it's easier for you to plan, you are going to have the greatest execution plan that's going to help you to achieve what you want to achieve. And number 3, you need to make weekly, monthly, and even yearly goals. You need to tell yourself that by the end of this year, I want to buy this car. By the end of this year, I want to qualify for this bond. By the end of this year, I want my business to have grown this much. By the end of this year, I want to have this number of people that I have helped. And when you have goals, it also helps you, because when that time comes, you're going to know that this is the goal that I set. So you're going to hold yourself accountable. I didn't do this. Why didn't I do it? And then number 4, make a vision board. A vision board is basically where you put your goals. If you want to have a house on your vision board, you would have a house. It's there, and your vision board must be in a place that you can see it every day. Maybe put it in your bedroom where you're going to see it every day, and it's going to remind you of the life that you want. And then number 5, which is the last point, you need to physically and verbally put it out there. When you talk about things that you want to achieve, it really motivates you to actually achieve them. Because sometimes you will think, yeah, I've told people that I want this, and the time is now, and I haven't achieved it. So you get some sort of accountability when you talk about what you want to do, because people know about December also figure when I said that in December I will have a car. So you need to verbally put it out there. Not to say maybe publicly. You can have that one person who you're going to share stuff that you want to achieve with. I do have that person now. So now you can have such a person if maybe you're not comfortable with telling the public. Because I know some other people, they have ideas about sometimes when things are not working in their lives because they post and stuff. So if you are that kind of person, you can just have one person that you trust and tell him or her. So yeah, that's the end of our video, guys. Thank you so much for watching up until this point. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. If you really liked this video, please subscribe, please comment, please hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when I post another video. Thank you so much.